This is a walk-around video of a Weedhopper Model 40. 8 years ago, I put a new boom tube on this aircraft. Stitch covered the tail. It has hydraulic Black Max brakes. It has an electric carb heater. It also has an electric airspeed indicator. It has a 447 Rotax. Now the one you see on here is actually an A box. I have another 447. It's lower hours with a B box on it that I'll be installing on it when I sell it. It's an Ivo prop. I have the 2-blade on it. I do have a 3rd blade that matches the set. I just like the performance better of the 2-blade. Got it set up. You can see under the wing here, it's set up with a primer. So it's not running an enricher. It has a Precision Composites pod on it. It has 5 degrees of dihedral. Stock on it was 7. Back that off a little bit. Made it a little easier to handle in crosswind conditions. It is 2-axis aircraft. The sails on it are obviously the Red Baron. The ribs are set up like Rick Ferguson. He had a clipped wing version. I did not want to clip the wings on it, but I did like the performance increase that I got from the back bending of the ribs. Plane trimmed out so much better. Picked up 7 miles an hour on top end. I lost a little bit on rate of climb. Stitch tail. Has an electric trim. Works very nicely. The only issue I've had with it is right here on the tail. Had a granddaughter knock the tail over while I had it in the house and put a slash in there about right in through there. This is just a temporary fix. I haven't patched it yet, but if I keep it, that'll end up something that I will do. As you can see, the tail is stitched out, made it kind of nice, just something to handle. It's worked a little bit better, and just, pop-ups, just, literally. I've got a radio on it with an antenna set up that a buddy of mine showed me how to make. The fuel tank mounts on the back of the seat there. The upholstery on the seat, I did that a few years ago to try to make it match the plane. The center stick is something that's been changed up on this aircraft, and it's my dad's design. He's more or less an aeronautical engineer that just likes to have things to do in his spare time. I made a carbon fiber dash to mount all the instruments with. I also carry a GPS on the left, and that is an ICOM A4 radio on the right. The EGTs are mounted right there under the boom. The CHTs are on the dash. There's also an altimeter. There is a trim switch down there to turn the power on to the trim, and then a trim indicator right here that indicates where the trim is. And I'll power it up here right quick for you. And you can see I've got the trim up toward the top. Switch up, nose up. Switch down, nose down. So, kind of where that's at. The Black Max hydraulic brakes operate from right here. There is a lock on it, so you can set the parking brake. And we'll just kind of back out, walk around it here. Sails are in good condition. They haven't had any issues with them. They've worked well. I bought those brand new 8 years ago from Dick Cheney out in Salt Lake. This is the generator for the airspeed indicator. And you come down over here and look, nose wheel, pod. But anyway, that's just kind of a quick walk around with some of the highlights and features that are on this aircraft. So if that's something I think you might be interested in, get a hold of me and let's talk. And thanks for watching.